What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jobbers and Goons. Shout out to everybody real quick that went and watched my Superman video. I fuck with y'all heavy. You know it was hard as a former Superman hater to admit his greatness, and that shit's almost to 5K views in the first 18 hours, 19 hours. So thank you guys so much for running that shit up. We hit 19K last night. New goal, 20K. If you haven't subscribed already, consider liking and subscribe. I drop content daily, as well as check out my second channel, Coffee Shop Comics. But today, all of us are going to get on our high horses, right? We're going to sit on our thrones. We are gods today, and we are going to cast judgment. This is a new series I'm starting on my channel called Heaven or Hell. This is where we take fictional characters and we judge them. We judge them based on their narrative, their intention, and action / what they've done and tried to do. After examining all these things as well as the good qualities about them, we will try to determine if we believe they are bound for heaven or hell. As this is the debut, let's try to run the likes up on it. How about 300 likes for the next episode of Heaven or Hell? And if you want to personally see a character get judged on here, hit me up on Discord. We can talk about purchasing. Since this is technically horror, because it's got hell involved, you can use my coupon for horror videos this month. So definitely join the Discord and hit me up. But anyways, first character we are judging, Sasuke Uchiha. I actually recorded this judgment with a good friend of mine, Dan, a member of the Discord server, and it was a great conversation. It was like 25 minutes long, but my audio side ended up weird, so I had to re-record. But basically, I'm going to go over some of the bad he's done, some of the good he does, and what I think he deserves. So first, let's talk about a little bit who he is. Sasuke Uchiha is one of the main characters from Naruto the series, one of the most famous anime / manga characters ever, and notorious for having a hate boner for his older brother and nearly destroying the village. So what did Sasuke Uchiha do? Well, growing up, he was a member of the infamous Uchiha clan, which was slaughtered by his big brother Itachi. This is a clan known for their genjutsu prowess and ocular genjutsu specifically, as they have the Sharingan. And Sasuke, at an early age, had this hatred for his older brother, seeing what happened and how his brother treated him and told him to get stronger and try to kill him. He decided his brother was basically the devil and he's going to do whatever it takes to kill him. He would grow up training ridiculously hard, trying to become strong enough to take on his brother. While he was a prodigy, Sasuke did struggle with power and becoming strong enough, and as a result, he decided to go the evil route, following the path of Orochimaru, who averages a triple-double and trying to steal your fucking kid, and sought power through an evil way. In doing so, eventually he was able to go toe-to-toe with Itachi, killed him, and went on a rampage as a terrorist, realized Itachi was basically framed by members of the Leaf and wanted to destroy the Leaf as well. He also tried to kill his best friend Naruto, and tried to kill his friends multiple times. So let's get into the real bad now that we got his story out the way. One, obviously, even at a young age, Sasuke was kind of sadistic in the way he would bully. He was always picking on others, including Naruto. He was like just running up on people randomly just to prove he was a big dog. He basically, and Naruto was at fault here too. Him and Naruto basically tried to kill each other on that rooftop. Like, those strikes were deadly and dangerous in nature, even according to Kakashi. Sasuke would betray the village, betray the people he knows, cared, and loved him. Stabbed his friend in a fight as his friend was trying to stop him from leaving with terrorists. He killed himself to get more power through evil. Like, literally was put in a fucking tank and told he was gonna die. Underwent augmentation, followed a known terrorist, was killing multiple people, aiding and embedding terrorists at that point as well. Some of his kills, we could argue if they're bad, right? Like, some of the people had to go, let's be fucking honest. But Still, there's the samurai who were just doing his job that he ran down on. He planned on basically nuking the Leaf Village, which would include women and children and other civilians who were completely innocent. And he tried to, again, kill Naruto later, tried to kill Sakura, who was trying to save him, and eventually thought she'd have to kill him because he was that far gone. There's so many things we would consider evil or bad that Sasuke did. Now, let's look at the good. He definitely, as a young man, we have to consider how young he was when a lot of these decisions were made. And some of the things he was making up for early on, for example, he did become a better friend to Naruto and tried to help him somewhat in his journey. He did think Itachi was a legit terror, and it was his responsibility to put him down. So you could argue that one as well. He helped save people in some of his missions with the Leaf Village as a young kid, and tried to stop people destroying the Leaf. There's several things he did as a youth that were good. Later on, he did put down a terrorist or two, people he knew that were corrupt, and he had to go after. You could argue he was righteous in pursuing these people. He also helped save the world in the next Ninja War when it got out of hand and literally world domination was at stake. He also, after his major fight with Naruto and Shippuden, he would go on to seek redemption. He served some prison time, began wandering, and chose to sacrifice it. He didn't get a new arm. The kind of, I guess, symbolism of him seeking redemption. I guess that's kind of fucking dramatic, but whatever. I don't think he gets goodie points for that. He's kind of dumb. Get a fucking arm, dummy. But anyways, he also sought penance through practices and aiding others wandering, right? But he wasn't raising his kids while he's doing that. So I don't know. But he has done things, and clearly he sought a path to right his prior wrongs and make a case for himself being redeemed. So, comparing the good to the bad, where does this land Sasuke Uchiha? When I first recorded this, me personally, I had said that Sasuke was hellbound, right? That was my stance. I was like, he did a lot of hood rat shit. He was killing people. He was running up on people. A lot of his motivations, when we look at some of the 7 deadly sins and some of the greatest, quote, sins or horrible things you could do to people or intentions to have, one of them is wrath. A majority of Sasuke's actions came out of pure wrath, right? He was seeking power as well. There was greed there. He needed power. All these things. And he was willing to do heinous acts and join heinous people in order to achieve these goals. Ultimately, some of it's the pinnacle of wrath and greed, right? Just terrible. Obviously, revenge is one of them as well. You want to talk about the godfather of fucking revenge. Sasuke Uchiha wanted it back in blood with everyone. I'll give him credit with that. I'd be if I wouldn't even take a pencil from him, because he might be like, yo, what the fuck? You just shamed the Uchiha clan. Sasuke's mad sensitive with that shit. And this led to a lot of serious sins being committed by Sasuke. Now, interesting enough, when I first recorded this, my buddy Dan had and has the stance that Sasuke is heaven bound. He believes that Sasuke is a character who was young, misguided on a lot of his stances. A lot of it was situational, and he has tried to redeem himself and do good things since then. For this, combining both these takes, I'm going to kind of reformulate my opinion on the matter. So for me, right, standing here in my judgment, and by the way, one of the fun things about this series, and one thing I want y'all to take serious, is we're all our own judges, okay? You get your own little pocket universe, I got mine. You tell me in the comment section down below your judgment of Sasuke Uchiha, and no one can tell you you're wrong, because it's your pocket universe. But anyways, getting back to this, I do understand, and I have more sympathy towards how young he was when he was doing the wild shit. He was super young. But at the same time, if we take away name, fiction, all that, if I tell you this little 14-year-old's running around stabbing the fuck out of people trying to get stronger so he can go kill his brother, shit like that, you're gonna be like, yo, I don't know, that sounds like a demon. So there's merit to both sides, and I can see why you would lean one way or the other. I'm not quite sure Sasuke has redeemed himself yet. I don't know if he's done enough, and I don't know how pure his sorrow and contrition really is. It might be more of a case where he's more like logical about him being wrong. Like logically he knows he was wrong and has to make up for it. But bro did all that crazy shit. Got like a year or two in prison. Like, come on, dog. You want to talk about white privilege? Sasuke Uchiha has all that shit. But jokes aside, if I had to make the ruling on heaven or hell, it's close. Probably lean hell right now. Maybe he'll do something later that I'm like, you know what? He's just completely turned it around. Made the case for being completely redeemed. But until then, I'm probably leaning hell. I'm sending him to hell as the great judge. You guys let me know which way you leaned in this judgment and how you guys personally judged him, and let me know why you judged him that way. Looking forward to the conversations we're going to have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out my other content. And donate or purchase videos to help support the kid as we're chasing 20K subs. And hopefully soon, we could even maybe one day go full-time with this shit on YouTube. Imagine how much content I'll put out then when I'm already putting out this much. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy Jobbers and Goons. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.